Sketch the graph of y equals x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 6, clearly labelling all axial intercepts and turning points with their coordinates. Where necessary, give the coordinates correct to 2 decimal places. On the CAS calculator, go into the main menu. Next, what we want to do is type the equation of the polynomial that we wish to graph. So here we have x to the power of 3 minus 2x to the power of 2 minus 5x plus 6. Next, we can click on the graph icon, and if we drag our equation down over the graph screen, the polynomial will be graphed for us. At the moment, we can't see all of the key features of this graph, so there's a few things we can do. The easiest one is to press the resize button at the bottom of the calculator. So this shows us the maximum, minimums, x-intercepts and y-intercepts of this graph. To get these pieces of information, we can go Analysis G-Solve, and to find the x-intercepts, we can click on Root. By pressing Execute, it will lock the coordinates to the graph screen, and by pressing the right arrow, we'll scroll across to the next x-intercept. Again, pressing Execute will lock that onto our graph screen. Pressing the right arrow gives us the third and final x-intercept. Next, we can go Analysis G-Solve and click Y-intercept for information about the y-intercept. Hitting Execute will lock that coordinate on the graph screen. To find the turning points, we can go Analysis G-Solve, and to find the turning points, we can click Minimum or Maximum. So for the first one, we can click Max, and that will give us the coordinates as a decimal for the maximum turning point of this graph. Next, going Analysis G-Solve Min will find the other turning point for us, and hitting Execute will lock that onto the graph. Next, our task is to simply copy this out onto our graph. From the CAS calculator, we can see that the shape of the graph is something like this. The first x-intercept was at -2, 0. The next x-intercept was at 1, 0, and the final x-intercept was at 3, 0. The y-intercept was at 0, 6. The first turning point, the maximum, was to 2 decimal places, -0.79, 8.21. And the minimum turning point to 2 decimal places was 2.12, and the y value -4.06. So that is the graph of this cubic equation with all axial intercepts and turning points labelled with their coordinates.